Our design challenge is how can we equip K through 8 Department of Defense education activity teachers with the technology skills they need to use web-based tools in emergency remote teaching environment. When the global coronavirus pandemic started, the entire world transitioned to online, including K through 8 schools in Dodea. Not all schools and teachers were equally prepared to make this transition quickly and effectively. Sarah Schroeder, a certified educator, started a project with her pre-service ed tech teachers to help them transition to remote learning at Cincinnati Public Schools. Some of the needs teachers expressed were reevaluating assessments, finding ways for students to demonstrate their learning, use of online discussions to encourage higher order thinking skills, and student ownership. Part of remote teaching challenges is the expectation of parental involvement, which can differ drastically. Keeping that in mind, teachers should design independent learning that doesn't require too much support from parents due to lack of time. Some schools have created frequently asked questions that include instructions on how to find daily assignments, links to tools, login instructions, and parent expectations. Although there are resources listing good practices like Educating All Learners or Arizona State University Prep Digital, not all those tools are Dodea approved. Our trainings will include only Dodea approved tools for teachers to learn. The trainings would be planned with the universal design for learning principles in mind for learners to participate in meaningful learning, which improves confidence and self-efficacy in teaching and learning. And teachers will also go back to refresher training when needed. While creating our framing document, we analyzed the structure of Dodea and the challenges it could bring. We established instructional goals for the teachers to meet the needs of their students while following institutional policies. Finally, we identified our stakeholders and how our training can impact everyone involved. Dodea schools span the world with an extensive number of students. Due to the uniqueness of Dodea, students may be required to receive their education through the online environment. In the past, there have been periodic shutdowns of Dodea schools due to various factors. Given these different circumstances, teachers need to be prepared to make the transition to an online environment. Dodea follows the Department of Defense policy to get educational software and cloud-based learning tools approved, and currently there are 89 tools available. Teachers will receive training on the most applicable software and web tools, and we will provide support to local instructional system specialists for subject-specific materials as they are developed. Teachers will also receive a refresher on DoD policies regarding personal identifiable information and operational security. Once these policies have been addressed, teachers will receive professional development on the best ways to implement these tools. The main stakeholders are teachers and students. Teachers need to feel a level of comfort when teaching online, and this will translate to student success. School administrators, as they are the primary supervisors of teachers who will be implementing the online plan, and parents need to be aware of the transition to online education and establish reasonable expectation for both students and teachers. Finally, instructional system specialists will provide support to teachers in the content field and act as an intermediary between teachers and instructional designers. These are the assumptions we discussed with our group, and we're not sure how true or untrue they are. Many teachers are overwhelmed by moving instruction online. Teachers are motivated to learn and use new tools. Technology will address all problems which arise in the online learning environment, and students have access to tools needed to participate in the online learning environment. Several organizations offer K-8 teachers a blend of synchronous and asynchronous options to learn technology tools for remote instruction. Our solution will be the first to use Dodea's list of approved technology tools to design a blended microlearning experience for Dodea teachers. Since it will be modular and based on Dodea needs, there will be a more flexible, adaptive, and personalized learning experience for our stakeholders. To be fully accessible online, the content must comply with Section 508 and Web Content Accessibility Guidelines 2.0. We need to ensure The technology tools do not require FERPA protected information from students, and teachers need to be familiar with copyright laws and fair use laws.